Hey, thanks for subscribing and thanks for watching. I'll get straight to it. You know how I am. First, I need to say this to Ambassador Amina. You know I love you, but I'm going to totally embarrass you. And I think it's time that we celebrated you. And I know you don't like the attention, but some things need to be said. Uhuru, well done on picking her, because she has finally, in 52 years, shown us how this job should be done. The docket of foreign affairs has never been so well handled. Never. And you begin to ask yourself, why are there so many people coming to this country? You know, we're actually jaded. We're like, who's here now? And we wake up to little traffic, it's like, Nanya Mekuja. We've become those people. But you think about it. Amina agreed to work for a person who had a criminal charge hanging over his head at an international court. Okay? And she went from that and the fact that everybody told her, what is the term they were using back in the day? Essential contact. To the fact that he's not only hosting, he's been hosted. That is a lot of work. Because here's the truth. If Uhuru had another foreign affairs minister, I'm sure it would still be at essential contact. In fact, no contact at all. But under Amina's watch, we've gone from that, in literally almost a year, to Barack Obama and the Pope, essential contact Niwewe. The Italian Prime Minister to, I don't know, Netanyahu and Modi, and I don't know how many heads of state were here for TCAD. It's not a joke. It is awesome. Amina has done an amazing job. I mean, when it comes to putting us on the map and making sure that we have HESH, we've got that. And we've got Amina to thank for it. And Amina said I'd embarrass you, and I know you don't want this, but it needs to be said. Because if I don't say it, who will say it for you? But I think what is also very important for the rest of us is to understand that because she's done her job right, the rest of us need to jump on quickly. Tourism needs to jump on fast, okay? And anybody, you know, doing cross-border and continental investment partnerships needs to jump on quickly. KEPSA needs to jump on. Everybody needs to jump on, because she's created the sort of atmosphere that says, I want some of that. They're not quite sure what it is, but they're coming around, they're sniffing and saying, we need to see some of this. We want some of that. And Amina, you've done an awesome job. And I'm worried that nobody's going to say to you, because, you know, you're 6'2" and you just might thump us. So I'm going to disappear for about 3 months, and then I'll kind of creep out of my hole and say, hi, remember me? But you've been awesome. However, I have a job I need you to do. What you've done so far has been for country and for your president and also for the international, you know, community. I need you to do something for us. Strengthen our passport. Time is right for our passport to become stronger. I do not want to be going through immigration like other people. I'm Kenyan, okay? We're a big deal. We really are. I do not want, and I've got to thank the US Embassy, because most of us are getting our 5 years. We're paying the $40. I think we should be paying less, Amina, thank you. And we're Kenyans, we want more and more, but strengthen our passport, which means for Schengen, for the rest of these guys, we need to be able to get more. But I need to have the sort of passport that also allows me to do more, okay? Now, 60% of that job will be done by you and I. We need to dump our chokora behavior when we're traveling. And when we go out there, because here's the problem with Kenyans, my friends. You know, we've got this beautiful country. We're literally the Louis Vuitton of Eastern Central Africa, but we are just brats, okay? So Mina's gonna do her job, Uhuru's gonna do his job, he's gonna host people, he's gonna get hosted, he's gonna do his international junket. I hear he's off to meet, my favorite Prime Minister in Canada. Boy. Anyway, all the girls understood me. And then the rest of us are still gonna behave like, we have no standards. We are A-listers, guys. Let's behave. And the beautiful thing about behaving is that if Amina does her job and she strengthens our passport, we look better. However, Amina, make it harder for other people who are not Kenyans to get our passport. It has to work both ways. That means our borders need to become tighter. Really? Coming here needs to be tougher. Coming here to become a Kenyan, to get our passport, needs to be tougher. Our passport needs to be coveted. That's what I'm looking for. But if you can do just one more job before, you know, your term ends, please strengthen our passport. But well done. Thank you.